Hello, folks. What's going on, YouTube? Back for another flight with audio this time. Gonna be a good one for you. We're gonna be flying. First, let me turn this down a little bit. Gonna be flying from Porto, Spain to Palma. Not La Palma. De Palma. Mallorca, Spain. Should be a good one. Hour 55-minute flight. The Airbus A320 Neo fly-by-wire mod, beautiful aircraft. Flying TAP Air Portugal today. Tail number 6827. Passengers currently coming across the jet bridge here to take their seats. You can see the ground crew here is finishing up the baggage loading under the aircraft. Got power on. So let's go ahead and fire up the aircraft here. Bat 1, Bat 2. External power. Cool. Irises to nav mode. Cool. On bat, that's what we want to see. Crew supply, oxygen, boom. There we go. Don't need those lights. What else can we do here? We can do arm our emergency lights. Standby compass can go on. Dim lights for the cockpit, don't need that. We'll leave the fuel pumps off at this time. And that's about it for up here on the upper panel. Let's go here, turn on some lights for our PDF, primary flight display. Go over here to our electronic flight bag, fly-by-wire. Get this iPad rolling. We're going to go from SimBrief here to get our flight plan. Let's go to ground, company, username, JQIMO. Should be right, yeah. There we go. Alright, go back to dispatch. Link it from the sim, there we go. Altimeter 1019, that's what I'm also showing as well. Alright, look good. Let's get our backup. Barometric pressure gauge backup. Actually turn the lights on there a little bit. Alright, since we're on it, may as well just put the altimeter as 3009. So 3009er. QNH, perfect. And 3009. And indicating there. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and turn that off. Let's get some more lights on our ECAM systems here. Good. Not flying online today, but we go ahead and put this on TARA. This can go on standby. Let's put it on auto for now. Parking brake set, so we'll do some pre-flight checks. So we have our door, cockpit door, which is unlocked right now. Engines to off mode. Make sure our throttle's in the idle position, which it is, and our pitch trim is set to 0. Now, landing gear is down, indicating 3 green, and let's go ahead and turn up some of our display lights here. Cool. All right, now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and just, since we're not flying online, we're just going to go right to cruise, which is flight level 330, I believe. Okay. Irises, as you can see, have 6 minutes to align there, so we're going to go ahead and just fuel up now. We'll make it a full flight today, so we will. 78's fine, and don't worry about that. Should be good. All right, let's go to our MCDU. All right, we'll go ahead and clear that first. Okay, so it's been a minute since I've done this, so let's try to remember what we're doing. Knit ref. We're going from LPPR 2, which is Palma, to Mallorca, LEPA. So LEPA is the ICO codes for these airports. Let's go back to return. We'll initialize the IRS systems, confirm and align. Clear that. Go back to our knit ref. Cost index is going to be 256 today, and we're going to be TAP 3362. Actually, I'm sorry, 5569. 5569. Cruise today, 330.
Now's the time to get out any last-minute text messages.
Check something
But
here.
we ask that once you depart from the gate, you put away any laptops or tablets. Thank you, and welcome aboard.
Thank you. Alright, so we're good here. Let's go to next. Zero fuel weight, center of gravity. It just populates it here as we already put our fuel and our weights in as cargo. Block fuel today is... Block fuel, which is a total fuel, 7.782 kilos, so we're going to go to 7.8. 7.8, plug that in there. Oh. Alright. From this point, what should we be doing? So now let's go to our flight plan. LPPR. Porto here. And we're going to be taking off of runway 35, departure, runway 35. Which is indicating there. Runway 35, Pesul 8 Echo. So let's see, it's Pesul 8 Echo, this one right here. So that is our SID, which is Standard Instrument of Departure. That's what SID stands for. So this is going to be our Standard Instrument of Departure, and we do not have any transitions. So good. We're going to insert that guy. We're going to come down here to Pesul. So to Pesul, we're going to jump on an airway. So we would click on Pesul here, go to Airways, and we're going to click Whiskey 2. From Whiskey 2, we're going to go to Viz, Victor India Sierra. Then we're going to hop on another airway, Uniform Mike 191. So Uniform Mike 191. And then from Uniform Mike 1 to Dipol, DIPOL. From Dipol, Uniform Mike 871. So Uniform Mike 871. Let me just double check that's correct. Flight plan Uniform Mike 871 is correct. Nando. Is that Nando? Yes. NAN Delta Oscar. From Nando, we're going to hop on another airway, Uniform Tango 257. Uniform Tango 257 to Moper, Mike Oscar Papa, India Romeo. Alright. I believe we're going to hit on the last airway here, Uniform Mike 871. From Uniform Mike 871, we're going to be going to Godox. And that is going to be our entry. Godox. That's going to be our entry into our arrival. So we're going to insert that. And then when we go to La Palma, our arrival is going to be... what do we want here? Probably ILS 06 Lima. There it is. ILS Instrument Landing System 06 Lima. Click on that. The arrival we want is Godox 3 Mike. Godox 3 Mike. There it is. Boom. No vias. This should be good. Insert that guy there. And if we go back to our flight plan, see if we have any what we call discontinuities, which I am not seeing any vectors nor any discontinuities. Everything looks pretty good. Yep. Alright, back to the flight plan. Now we're going to go to our performance. We're going to check our VFR map here just to make sure everything looks good. So we're going to be taking off runway 35 on our standard instrument of departure, SID. We'll climb via the SID on Pesul 8 Echo departure. And then we're going to just straight shot all the way down. And then these will be all our waypoints we're going to hit until we cross over to into La Palma. So... ADX is going to be our fix there, and that's going to take us nicely in for our arrival into La Palma at 06 Yankee. Looks good to me. Straightforward flight. I mean, this airplane should handle this basically completely automatic by itself. I shouldn't really have to do much because the flight plan's in. So we're going to see what our V1 is. V1 is 141 according to the McDo calculations. And V2 is 142. I'm sorry, via rotate. So after V1, we via rotate. And then V2 is 146. Transition today in La Palma. I'm sorry, in Porto is it's 5,000 feet according to our charts. So we'll plug in 5,000 feet there. Flaps, we're going to do a 2 for departure since we have about an 9,200 foot runway. So flaps 2, we're going to do up of our flaps, obviously, and our trim value to 1.2 probably is good. Click on that. Flex temp, let's do a 30. Let's do a 34, should work out just fine. Cleared the GPS. So I believe everything's done here.
We're ready to go when you are.
Oh, thank you. All right. Remember these cameras. All right. All right, so it's 0. Cool. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put on our beacon light. Got to let people know. Let's put our flight directors on. Let's go and let's turn on our predictive wind shear system to auto, and don't need to do anything with the comms here with the radios, as we're not flying online. Everything is good here. 330, and we're going to go ahead and start our clock there, our chronos, and let's turn our co-pilot. How rude of us. Let's turn our co-pilot's PFD lighted up a little bit. Okay, so altimeter's in, so what else can we do here? Taking a look, let's go ahead and lock our door. Irises are aligned, as it indicates up there, our adheres. We're going to have to go ahead and now turn our fuel pumps on. Fuel pumps are on. Now we got to do something that I forgot, which is turn on our APU. So APU master on. Wait for the APU flap to open. The APU is way back here. A little engine in the back here. This flap is open there. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and start the APU. Once the APU indicates to us that it is available, we're going to go ahead and turn our APU bleed air on. So, beacon light can come on. Strobe light is off. And let's go ahead and fire this guy up. Co-pilot assistance.
Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
Adheres.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
Set.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Aero ref.
3009. Set.
3009. Set. Down to the line.
Alright, down the line.
Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Are you sure about that? Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking
Windows and
brake.
doors aren't
On.
closed.
Before start checklist complete.
Why? Thank you. That's why you have a checklist. That's why you have your trusty co-pilot to check you, make sure you remember everything. So you see right here, he said, are you sure about that? No, we're not sure about that. The door is clearly open. And it says it right there. Cabin door is open. Alright, so now, as you can see, APU is now available. We're going to go ahead and turn our EPU on, and we're going to go ahead and kill our external power. So we can say bye-bye to this guy. Thank you very much, Mr. Power. Don't need you anymore. You can go. We'll go ahead and call our tug.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 5569 with service to Palma de Mallorca. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 28
let's go ahead and kill
minutes.
the parking brake.
Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all
So
devices
speed
are
brake
in
lever can
airplane
go up.
mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure.
Alright.
Cabin crew secure doors
I
for
believe we
departure.
are connected, ready to go. And let's go to reverse. Let's go ahead and slow this down a little bit here. Alright. Fuel pumps on. Ignition set to crank. And engine number 2 fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
Bem-vindos a bordo. Welcome aboard. A bagagem de mão deve ser colocada dentro das bagageiras. Hand luggage must be placed inside the bins. É proibida a bagagem junto às saídas de emergência. It is forbidden to place luggage near
Go a little bit to the left. We go ahead and speed this up a little bit.
Por favor, veja como fechar, ajustar e abrir o cinto de segurança. Enquanto estiver sentado na descolagem, aterragem e sempre que o sinal de apertar cintos estiver ligado, tenha o cinto de segurança apertado. Please watch out to fasten, adjust and open your seatbelts. Please keep your seatbelts fastened while you are seated, during takeoff, landing, and whenever the
Starting engine 2.
sign is on. Durante a aterragem e descolagem,
Engine number 1.
tenha as costas das cadeiras na posição vertical e as mesas recolhidas. At takeoff and landing, please make sure your seat back and table is in the upright position.
Engine number 1 is firing.
Existem 8 saídas de emergência, todas devidamente
Alright, tug can go away. Thank you very much.
4 portas de cada lado. In this aircraft, there are 8 emergency exits, each one marked with
Starting
an exit
engine 1.
sign. 4 doors on each side.
EGT is good. N2 is good. 59%.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on
Fuel
board
flow
our
160
flight
perfect.
today.
APU bleed is on. Ground
Please direct your
spoilers
attention
are
to
armed.
the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft. Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions.
We got two.
Lighted information signs.
We got 2 crews playing back there right now.
Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle.
Engine motor
Tighten by
normal.
pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the
And
buckle.
set of flaps.
It is our policy
Flaps
that
2
you
for
keep your
departure.
seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit
And master APU can go off.
In an emergency light,
APU bleed off. Pilot heat on.
the cabin is
Strobe.
pressurized. If there is loss
Nav.
of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen mask
me.
will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask towards you to start the
Everything else here
flow of
looks pretty good.
oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the ring is not in
And
place.
flight button
Cover
check.
your nose and
Full
mouth
left.
with the mask.
Full right.
Tighten the elastic band around your head
Pull up.
and tighten by pulling on the end.
Pull down. Rudder
Secure your
now.
own
Left.
mask before
Right.
assisting others.
And there we go.
Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatories. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
Também pode ser usado como boia.
When inflated, it can also be used as a floating device.
O uso de equipamento eletrónico é limitado.
Be informed that the use of electronic devices is limited.
Para mais informações, contacte a tripulação de cabine ou consulte a sua revista de bordo.
Alright.
For further information, contact the cabin crew or consult your in-flight magazine.
É proibido fumar em toda a cabine, incluindo os lavabos.
Smoking in the cabin and lavatories is strictly forbidden.
A leitura dos folhetos de
Alright, takeoff flight check.
completa todas estas informações.
Normal.
To read this information,
Speed brakes. Max. Cabin signs. Hasn't been checked yet. Cabin crew check.
Seja uma boa viagem.
TAP wish you a pleasant flight.
Alright, so they're done back there. Oh, forgot our seatbelts, please. Which those are on. That's what that message was there. Alright.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Set.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
21% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Flight control check.
Let's do that again. Just not gonna let us go without the flight control check. Alright, full up.
Full up.
Full down.
Full down.
Full left.
Neutral. Full left.
Yep. Full right.
Full right.
Yep.
Neutral.
Rudder.
Left.
Full left.
Full right.
Full right.
Alright.
Neutral.
Good.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Alright.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Brake check is right there and it looks good. Alright, runway 35. So we're going to be doing a... So you see we're at a... Well, no, not supposed to pass those double bars. Alright, so 96% on our satisfactory rate. So our passengers are happy. So let's go ahead and do a few things here. First, let's go ahead and... go ahead and give our passengers a call that we're about to take off, as well as our flight attendants. And ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, here's your captain speaking. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much for flying with us today. We're going to be departing here runway 35 in a few minutes. Once we get our clearance from air traffic control, we'll be on our way. Flight time today is going to be about an hour and 20 minutes up in the air. Should be a nice one for you. Sit back, relax, and feel free to ask our flight attendants anything that you may need during the flight. Welcome aboard. We'll check back with you in a little bit. All right. Now we are going to turn on our lights, so landing lights on, nose wheel light on, wing light on, strobes on, and runway turnoffs. Runway turnoffs actually should have came around. I could probably kill the window heat, don't need that. As you see, the temperature down here is 20 degrees. Cabin check. Cabin crew, seats for takeoff, please. Thank you. Thank you, First Officer. I appreciate that. Alright, now what are we going to do? So, everything is checked here. Let's go ahead and start our timer here. That is good to go. And let's make sure we have our checklist.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap
Confirm.
setting.
Config 2.
Config 2. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
V1 140 VR 142 V2 146
V1 140 VR 142 V2 146 ATC.
set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff. No blue.
Down to the line.
Below the line.
Below the line.
Cabin crew be seated for takeoff. Takeoff runway.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Cabin crew.
Advised.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Packs.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Alright. I think we're just about ready here, guys. So this is going to be a toga. So it's going to be full power. And idle's up to 50%. And toga. And man, toga SRS runway nav blue. Here we go, airspeed is live. .142 is V2. V1. And rotate. Yeah, we're a little heavy today, huh? And we are airborne. Positive rate, gear up. Follow our flight directors here. Level climb. Level climb. Now we're in level climb. Flaps 1. And we're going to go flaps clean. Follow our flight directors. Still manually flying the aircraft. Speed is now increasing. Looks good. Don't worry about this. This is a bug. The EGT, exhaust gas temperature, being really hot. It's a bug. All right, autopilot 1.
VP1.
Check.
That's you know, can't just keep flying this air. We got to put an autopilot so we can check out some of these views. That's pretty much it, guys. I mean, there's only a few more things to do until we hit cruise. The airplane's pretty much going to be flying us all the way over to Majorca at this point. So this is when it gets really kicked back for the pilots out there in the real world. Alright, QNH is telling us it needs to be on standard, so we're going to go ahead and put this on standard. There it is, and as well for our backup here, which is 29er. Can you do it? No, you can't. So 29er, 9er 2. There we go. Go ahead and kill that. Kill our runway turnoffs as well as our taxi. Won't need that anymore. Kill our wing light and put our strobes to half. All right. Looks good.
Ready.
Ready.
Take off.
Yeah, we already did that.
Manflex, SRS, runway, autothrust crew.
Check.
Turn on
100
larger
knots.
Check.
portable
V1.
electronic
Rotate.
devices. This is also
Yep.
a reminder.
Gear up.
Yeah, the gear's up. See, this corrected itself there, so that's good.
Gear up.
Flap 0.
Yep, flaps are 0.
Speed checked.
You will be required to pay a small fee if you wish to access.
Flap 0.
We do offer complimentary in-flight seats thanks to our
What did you
partners.
do? Did you
Next
put it?
to the
Okay,
Wi-Fi,
good.
You'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV and paid movie library.
After takeoff.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
Down to the line.
Below the line.
Barrel ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After
Yep.
takeoff checklist complete.
Great. That's it. Where's the airport at? There it is. Took off runway 35. Alright, let's go up to the flight deck. See if there's anything that has changed, which I don't think there is. Alright, so we're passing 13,500 feet. Going up for cruise at 330. Throttles and climb, nav. Following the flight directors, staying at our speed there, which is good. Engine pressures look good. Things in the green here, so engines all look good in the green. Bleeds, everything in bleeds are in normal temperatures. Cabin pressurization, everything looks good here. Display ELAC information. Hydraulics, just not show. Fuel, so 5,500 kilos in each tank, 3,600 in the center. APU is off. 16,020 kilos as of right now of FOB, meaning fuel on board. Go to all. APU's off. Obviously all our doors are closed. Air condition, 24 degrees, nice and cool inside the cabin, as well as the aft. APU's off, and nothing on our indications here. We'll keep it back on our engines. Go to our flight plan here. – 18,000 feet. At this point, we can completely retract the landing lights. We could have done that a while back, but okay. Got a little bit of turbulence. See the wing flex right here. I believe this indication right here on our radar, our PFD is, no, I'm sorry, this is the PFD, is, I believe this is when we hit our cruise, so I don't know if that's calculated correctly. The fly-by-wire team that have worked on this aircraft, they've done an amazing job with this aircraft. It's not perfect, but this, what we get from fly-by-wire and what they've done to this aircraft, the mod is remarkable, and the fact that it's free. I mean, she's, you know, in all honesty, they could sell this mod and they would get money for it. I would pay for it. So big shout out and thanks to the fly-by-wire team. They're awesome, helping out the flight sim community in our little niche hobby, and developing such a great product for free 99. At this point, a lot of the job of the crew, the captain as well as the first officer, is just to monitor the systems, make sure everything looks good, everything's right. Fuel calculations, things like that. Obviously, everything's automated in the Airbus. The Airbus is such an awesome aircraft. The computers automate everything for you. Takes any kind of guesswork out of, you know, your flows and your checklists, but you still, I believe airlines manually require you to still manually calculate your fuels and how much you're burning per hour and whatnot. So it's a little choppy. We're definitely not going to be turning that seatbelt sign off anytime soon. Definitely not until we get to cruise. At this point, since it's a little choppy, we don't know if our flight attendants are back there and they're going to be getting up around, moving along the cabin, you know, to try to get some drinks prepared. So what we probably should do is let them know that they need to be seated. And ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck here, as Cav speaking, as you can see, it's a little bumpy out there. We're going to have to keep the seatbelt sign definitely on until we reach cruise altitude at flight level 330. We're going to also ask our flight attendants to please be in their seats with their seatbelts securely fastened until the these bumps smooth out and it's a nice pleasant ride. Do apologize for that. We'll keep you updated if these bumps last any longer. It should be about another 15 minutes or so. Thank you. Alright. We'll be making a left turn. Victor India Sierra Vis waypoint to Rivro. Romeo India Victor Romeo Oscar. As you can see, we are nicely climbing at 1,400 feet per minute. As you can see there, flight level set for 330, and we're at Mach 727 right now, which is a very good climb speed. There's our left turn. I just absolutely love this aircraft. If I could have been a real world pilot, probably would be the Airbus A320 Neo. Either that or the 737. Alright, once we get to cruise altitude and hopefully these bumps clear up and I can turn off the seatbelt sign, let the crew back there and the passengers get up, move along the cabin, you know, use the restroom, whatever they need to do. I'm going to turn on some music for you guys. In fact, I'll probably do that now. Turn on some music as things are, you know, a little quiet. So hang on one second here. Some chill ambient music. Some chill. Alright, we're almost at cruise.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments we'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu.
Excuse me, no you won't. We're going through a little bit of turbulence.
Beverage choices available. request that you keep the aisles clear to assist the flight attendants to serve you efficiently and also for your own safety. Thank you.
No, you'll be in your seat with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain, being me, turns that seatbelt sign off. Thank you. About 1,200 more feet to go, and then we are in cruise. As you can see, all our waypoints, we've got a long ride here. I think we'll be passing over Madrid. Madrid is somewhere around here, I think. As we get closer to Mallorca, we're gonna check the weather, you know, see what kind of situation we'll be dealing with over there. We are on live weather, so that's good. So the aircraft is now nicely coming to a level off of flight level 330. Everything else looks good. Yeah, this is kind of where the pilots just chill out and relax, talk, get coffee. Flight attendants now would be coming in saying, do you guys want coffee? Do you guys want any chips or food or whatever, depending on how long the flight is. Could turn on the Castro here, which would give us indications of certain waypoints. At what flight level we need to be at, what altitude we need to be at certain waypoints. Obviously, it's not indicating, if I turn this off, it's not indicating anything for here because the systems know we're supposed to be at cruise. So we can leave it off for now. Fuel, 15,620 kilos, so we're good there. If we can go to our fuel, just to check to make sure fuel is burning evenly in all tanks. Got fuel there, and 55. So right now it's burning the center tank.
Please note we only accept credit cards.
So you can see right there, the computer's indicating it's burning 30 kilos per minute. And we have 15,620. So we have more than enough. In fact, we have too much, but that's fine. We're not paying for it. You know, the airline is, we're not paying. It looks pretty smooth. Probably going to turn the seatbelt sign off. And then the captain here is going to probably eat, take a break. Because it's a long ride. I have about an hour and 28 minutes or so until we start descent. So we got to fly over the whole country of Spain for us to be 2/4 of the way. Excuse me, 2/3. All right, so we're going to give a public announcement. And ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, here's your captain speaking. We've reached cruise altitude at flight level 33,000 feet. Still a little bit bumpy, but it's clearing up a little bit. Should smooth out very nicely in a few minutes, and then we'll turn off that seatbelt sign for you. Flight time remaining is about... about an hour and 28 minutes until we hit our top of drop, and then we're not too sure about weather information right now, and Majorca will have that information as well as gate information as we get closer. As of right now, sit back, relax, enjoy the trip. We do appreciate your business, and we'll talk to you in a little bit. Alright. Head up to the cockpit here, see what's going on. Alright. Alright, seatbelt signs off. One thing that Microsoft Flight Simulator added recently, about a month ago, was the chemtrails here. This is pretty cool. Alright. Well, we're in cruise. Everything seems to be good. Passengers seem to be happy. Oh boy, are they happy. Take a look down here. Satisfied at 100%. I usually get a 92 to a 95, 96, 97. 100? Man, these passengers are real happy. Looks like we might have a tailwind as our PAC-X software program is expecting arrival in an hour and 9 minutes. So you see back there, they're serving snacks and drinks. So everyone's happy. Everyone's enjoying their flight right now, which is good. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it to the first officer. Oh, we got to do our checklist first, and then I will be heading back to take a break.
You have control.
I have control.
You have control, sir. I'm going back for my well-deserved hour break. Wake me up when we hit top of drop. Alright guys, enjoy the flight, enjoy the music. I'll come and change the views here periodically as we get closer and closer to Majorca. And yeah, see you guys in a little bit. Back in the cockpit. It was a good rest. Alright, we'll start descent soon here, so let's take a look. Alright, so that's Majorca Island out there. Probably should start our descent now. I think we've got our flight plan. Alright, so we gotta see if we can start right now. Enter some information here. Let's go to, what do we need to do here? So let's go to our performance, next phase, and QNH. All right. So QNH, which would be what is the flight plan LEPA? So we can look up LEPA METAR file. It was 3009, so altimeter is 3006. Back to performance. So 3006, get into that in there. And then the temperature in Majorca currently is 22 degrees Celsius. Alright, winds are 20 degrees at 3 knots. So 020 at 3 knots. The transition altitude for this area, I believe, is 6,000 feet. That'll work. And VREF is going to be 144. This is VREF, meaning via approach speed, so the final approach speed until we touch down. Flaps will be configured to full. And that is all we need there. Let's move down the line here, see if there's anything else. Okay, so there's not. So let's go to flight plan here. So we're slowing down. Go ahead and give everybody a message here that we are descending. And ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, here's your captain speaking. You see we started our descent into the Majorca area. Should have you on the ground in about 28 minutes. We're going to be heading straight in, runway 06 left. Don't have the gate information at this time, but we will provide that to you once we touch down. Weather out there is 22 degrees Celsius. 22 degrees Celsius with minor wind coming out of the east at just 3 knots. A few clouds. Very nice evening in Majorca. We're arriving on time. We do appreciate your business once again, and we do hope to see you in the near future. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival. Alright. We all good here? Yes. Alright. Back up in the cockpit here. See the Majorca Island is way out there. So far so good here. Alright. We're descending down to 6,000 feet. We've got 36 nautical miles till we hit Godox. According to the GPS, it's having us descend at 1,400 feet. According to our V path. This should have been on and TARA, but that's fine. We're not flying on VATSIM or anything like that, so we don't really need to worry about it. Constant info display is on, so we're going to need to be at 4,000 at Rapid, which I don't think, according to this V path, we're going to make that. Hence why I think the aircraft slowed us to 230 knots. .0061018 is in our altimeter back up here. I'm not going to put it on yet as we're still under standard here, so that'll work. 6,000 feet, looks good. I'm going to go ahead and put on our medium brakes set. Brakes look good and indicated there with our brake pressure. Speed brake we could leave for now. And we look kind of pretty good now. So double check.
I have control.
You have control.
I do have control, thank you. So brakes medium is set and indicated. Drop this down to 3,600 feet. Go ahead and click that guy there. 3,600 feet. And indicating there. Good. Okay. Island off. Alright, just gotta check our speed here. Speed is good. 14,200 kilos of fuel, so as you can see, we haven't even used our left and right tank. We basically just used our center tank.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival. Well, thank you, Mr. First Officer. I already did that, but yeah, I appreciate the redundancy. since this aircraft is so automated, I mean, you know, the way we have everything set up right now, which we are planning for the ILS 06 left, Yankee, I believe, 06 left Alpha. Is it? No, let me check here. So we have ILS 06 Lima, 06 left, on the Godem 3 arrival. So that's definitely what we want. And Rapid, we need to hit 4,000 feet at Rapid, which is right there, right? So there's no way we're gonna make that. So we're gonna have to definitely do a V-path, which is gonna be this guy right here. Go ahead and control our speed as well. Bring our speed up to 250 is fine right here. As you can see, the speed is coming up and the aircraft should slow down now. All right, 2,600 feet a minute. Control descent. Alright. Minor left turn. Things looks good. Speed's a little high. Let's go ahead and bring some flaps out. About 30% is fine. As the aircraft is descending pretty quickly. We're going to actually have to increase that as well to about 2,800 feet per minute. Right now we have, we need to hit 4,000 feet here and hover at 4,000 feet for a little while. So we have 28 nautical miles until we hit Rapid. So yeah, we're going to definitely need to descend here quickly. Pushing our speed more now. So go ahead and pull this back to possibly 37%. We do have those flaps out. Those flaps are out, no doubt. This off a little bit to about 2,200 feet. Let the speed come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you.
So as you see, we have a little bit of tailwind too, which is giving us issues to slow down.
Stow these devices and then all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening overhead bins as items may have shifted during our flight.
We have begun our final descent.
Please stow your tray tables, return your seats to their upright positions, and check the security of your seatbelts. We will be landing shortly. Thank you.
Please also store any carry-on items either in the back pocket or under the seat.
Throttles idle.
All All Wi-Fi related
Incline.
passengers still any larger electronics.
So we're in climb. Throttle's at idle in the idle detent. We're coming down nicely. We should be okay now. Coming down to 3,600 feet, so we should be able to intercept glide slope, but we're going to just take it down to 3,000. And make sure that goes back down to 2,200 as it is indicated. We'll turn our landing systems on as well. Drop it down to 900 feet per minute. Let the speed bleed off a little bit. Alright, so we're at standard now, so our altimeter is 3006. Go ahead and click this guy here. Whoops. 3006, there we go. Altimeter is set correctly. Speed is now coming nicely, coming back. Passing 5,000 feet. Drop this down to about 1,000 feet per minute. So at ADX we need to be at 3,600 feet. We're currently at 5,000 feet. So this down to 11. Arm the speed brake. Now it's armed. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure our seatbelt sign is on, which it is. Turn our strobe on. Turn the wing light on. Alright, seatbelt sign is on. Feet per minute. 255 under speed. See the speed is increasing a little bit. Increased to 255 knots. See our shadow down there. Pretty cool. 3,600 feet until we hit Alpha Delta X-ray on our waypoints, which should bring us nicely in for 06 left. VREF speeds on our flaps is indicated here, so we cannot go for flaps 1. We need to be at 230 or below, so 230 is the max. So let's drop it down. So go ahead and do 100 feet per minute. So it just very slowly comes down. And you can see the coast of Majorca. Go ahead and hold here at 3,300 is fine. All right. back down to 1,900 feet once we cross Romeo 256 waypoint. Alright, speed looks good. Go ahead and turn all our lights on. Let everybody know we're arriving. Come around to the right and then to the left at 06 left. Must be a beautiful arrival in real life. Some homes down here. Oh man. And there's our left turn. Excuse me, right turn. Alright, so we're going to want to start slowing the aircraft down, probably to 215 knots. 222 is fine. Let the airspeed bleed off. Well, there's something I completely forgot to do. Rad nav. Yep, I don't have the frequency of the ILS. Maybe I can pull up, what is it, Navigraph charts. Alright. So, Majorca, where are you at? Well, not gonna have the glide path. Forgot to get it. Forgot to get the nav frequency. That's fine. We'll just do it manually. So let's go to vertical speed here. Where is our vertical speed? So we're gonna go right here. We're gonna drive it down. Doing it. All right. It's interesting. Come on. There we go. Nope. What do you want to do? There we go. Alright, collapse one. $185 on the speed. What are you doing, airplane? Come on. Autopilot off.
$2,500.
Checked.
Yeah, don't have the nav data. Alright, flaps 2. Sorry. Yeah, I know. We're coming down. Alright, landing gears down, 3 green, auto brakes medium and indicating. Yeah, we're coming in way too fast.
Check.
Alright, Pappies are 4 white. Yeah, coming in way too fast.
300. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Alright. Breaker back, whoop. Fast on that, but it's fine. We're on the ground. It was safe. We have 92% satisfactory. We're good.
The local time is
Go ahead, kill that.
3:45 p.m. and it's currently about 22 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off.
Start the flap system. Turn off our landing lights.
If this is your final destination,
and taxi lights on. Go ahead and kill the wing light. Strobe light go to half. Start our APU. Retract the flaps, clean up the aircraft. Alright. Sure what happened to terminal here, but okay. That doesn't look right. Yep, totally forgot the ILS frequency. Totally forgot to get that. That's why you have a checklist, guys. That would have been a much prettier approach, as well as a little less stressful as well. For a minute there, I was like, you know what? We're coming a little fast. Probably gonna have to do a go around. But I saw the speed. It was bleeding off. We're at 160. We needed to be at 145. So, it's all good. In the real world, if I was a real world pilot, or if this was the, well, first of all, in the real world, wouldn't forget something like this, because that's why you have a checklist. But we're in a simulator, so obviously it's a little casual. In the real world, that would have definitely been a go around. There's no way in hell you should be doing 170 knots, 1,000 feet off the ground. On short final. That would be illegal in every respect of aviation law, or whatever they call it. But we're a simulator, so we make up our own rules, so. Alright, as you can see right here, the APU is available. I'm going to go ahead and fire up the APU. And we want to save fuel, so we're going to go ahead and kill engine number 2. And as we can see, engine number 2 is now coming down. Slow down a little bit here. Come in right here. Engine number 1. Engine number 2. Engine number 2 is shutting down, and we'll go ahead and kill our runway turnoffs as well as our taxi. Kill the nav, kill everything other than the beacon. Go ahead and kill our landing systems, our flight directors. Brakes are hot, so we'll turn this guy on here. We don't have a marshaller, that's fine. Yeah, right about there should be good. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and set our parking brake. Go ahead and unlock our door. And we will go ahead and kill engine number 1. And we will turn off. Yes, thank you, Microsoft. I appreciate you. And then we will go ahead and kill our belts, kill the no smoking sign, and go ahead and kill our fuel pumps here as well. Turn the iris, the adheres to the off position, and let's call our services. Let's go ahead and get the jetway out here. Need some external power as well. Get the luggage people out here. Alright. And we'll go ahead and kill our music. Alright, we got Sky Chefs here loading up the aircraft with some food for the next flight, whoever's flying, the next crew. Alright, come on, luggage. Whoa, whoa, what are you doing? Well, no. Get back in there. There you go. Get back. Yeah, no. You get to work. Alright. Go ahead and clear our McDo. Brakes are still a little bit hot. And go ahead and set this to 0. Set our speed to, actually just set it to auto for right now. Cross flying go off. Let's go to beacon can go off. All our lights are off. We have external power now. Swap over to that. Kill our APU. And now on external power. Everything else here looks good. And let's go ahead and kill the aircraft so we can remove our auto throttle. Power set to idle, flaps retracted, speed brake is off, door is unlocked, turn our wind predicted shear system off, turn our squawk box thing off, transponder that is, and I think we're good. What we're going to do now is just shut the aircraft down. And we'll go ahead and kill Bat 1, Bat 2. Bat 1, Bat 2 is off, and everything should shut down momentarily. And they're done with the luggage. Great. Thank you. There it goes. Alright, we are cold and dark. Flight deck is completely shut down. That was a good one. Little iffy on the arrival there. Definitely would have done a go around if it was if I had more time to stream. I probably would have done a legit go around, but it's fine. We're coming back on speed. We survived. We're here. It's all good. No one died. Everyone's getting off the aircraft. Everyone's happy. Everyone has a smile on their face. We have a 91% success satisfied rating here at the bottom left. And we are 3 minutes and 54 seconds ahead of schedule. So, there you go. Okay. Well, folks, it's been a pleasure. Arrive at gate 56. Everything was nice. Everything went relatively smoothly. Appreciate you guys watching the stream. I hope to see you guys in the future. And on the next flight. Don't know where it's going to be. Not sure what aircraft we're going to fly. I don't know. Maybe we'll take out the CRJ. Haven't flown that guy in a little while. So yeah. Alright guys. I'm out of here.